The theme for this year's conference, Resilience, Women in Leadership to End Gender-Based Violence and Femicide, is a powerful and relevant focus of the organization. It accords with the IAWJ's resolve to underpin all its work with a pledge to end the scourge of gender-based violence and femicide. What we therefore hope to achieve in these proceedings this week is to highlight the critical role that women in leadership positions can play to address the root causes of this scourge and to develop effective strategies for its prevention and response thereto. Although significant progress has been made in the international and national efforts to combat gender-based violence and femicide, with various laws and policies implemented to address it, this social ill remains widespread with devastating consequences. Approximately 51,100 women worldwide who were killed by intimate partners or family members in 2023 pay testament to the fact that the most dangerous place for women and girls remains the home. And most shamefully, despite all the laudable policy and legislative interventions in place, many of them initiated by the president himself, South Africa has for many years now held the ignominious title of being at the very top of countries that cannibalize their women and children, and has the highest levels of gender-based violence and the plundering of its children. South Africa's latest crime statistics show over 20,000 cases of domestic violence-related crimes against women in just 2 months between October and December 2024. And in those 60 days, a staggering 11,803 cases of rape were recorded and 2,990 more for what are defined as sexual assault and sexual offenses were reported. There is, of course, no doubt that there are many more of these cases that went unreported for the usual reasons, including fear of further victimization and a sense of hopelessness that reporting to the police will not help in any event. Right now, we are reeling from the shock at the news of the gruesome rape of a little girl, 7-year-old from Matatiele in the Eastern Cape, whose case has sparked national outrage among South Africans and clearly shows that the war against this plague is far from over. The confusion that surrounds this rape incident, which apparently occurred a whole 5 months ago in October 2024, and the dismaying fact that the perpetrator remains unidentified to date, is a sobering reminder of the challenges and weaknesses in our justice systems. And tragically, this case is just one of countless violent crimes that occur daily. And as I just said, many of these cases go unreported or do not make the news, leaving the true extent of this problem unknown. We thus have a duty to keep advocating and agitating to end this menace, to keep re-evaluating the measures in place, to determine their weaknesses and fault lines, and explore more effective ways to address and eradicate it. Gatherings of the nature of this conference are a critical component of the machinery that brings together the parties with the skills and the general wherewithal to conduct this exercise. This conference will explore various sub-themes under the broad theme, which include gender diversity and inclusion in the judiciary, workplace safety for judicial officers, sexual harassment and sextortion within judicial systems, and human trafficking. It brings together a diverse group of judges, magistrates, lawyers, and a various range of experts from around the world to share knowledge, experiences, and best practices in promoting gender equality and protecting the rights of women and children, and thus promises to be a milestone in our collective pursuit of gender equality and the advancement of women's rights in the judiciary. And we thank all of you for taking from your valuable time to participate in these important deliberations and celebrations that will foster a deeper understanding of the challenges we face in the ongoing pursuit of gender equality and the protection and promotion of human rights, and enable us to chart a path towards the attainment of these goals. The conference also serves as a platform to acknowledge the formidable strides achieved by women in this field. And on that note, it is fitting at this stage to acknowledge with heartfelt appreciation the efforts and commitment of the intrepid board members of the IAWJ and the legions of women judicial officers they lead across the world. These women who work tirelessly to advance the organization's goals and objectives against difficult odds, which have now been magnified a millionfold with the recent and most jarring change of administration at home base, the United States of America. Through their remarkable leadership, the IAWJ has created a powerful and supportive global community for women judicial officers and lawyers, providing a platform for networking, mentoring, and professional development from which many of us have benefited, including myself. The IAWJ was at the forefront of the line of women across the world who clamored for the appointment of a woman Chief Justice in South Africa, and here we are. The IAWJ has played and continues to play a crucial role in protecting and furthering the interests of women in judicial communities globally by boldly confronting and demolishing biases that have historically hindered women's progress in the judiciary. These women's contributions to these achievements have had a profound impact on the lives of many women and children around the world, and I am truly honored to call them my colleagues.